My beloved, you have felt it, the trembling under your feet, the silent shifting in the atmosphere, the sense that the ground you once trusted is no longer firm. You have tried to hold on to steady yourself with what once gave you security, but even that has started to slip through your hands. There have been moments when fear crept in without invitation, moments when you wondered if you had somehow missed me, if you had taken a wrong turn too far back to be rescued. I know the questions that swirl in your mind when no one is looking. I see the invisible battles, the hidden weariness, the silent prayers you barely had the strength to whisper, and today I am speaking to the deepest places inside of you. Don't fear the shaking. Don't fear the unknown stretching out before you. Don't fear the unraveling of what you thought you needed. I am in the midst of it all, and I am making everything new. You were never meant to build your life on foundations that could crumble. You were never meant to anchor your identity to titles, relationships, achievements, or the fragile acceptance of men. That is why I am removing what cannot remain. I'm not punishing you, I'm protecting you. I'm tearing down what you thought was necessary so that you can stand freely in what is truly eternal. You have asked me for more purpose, more clarity, more of me, and though this is my answer, not through comfort, not through predictability, but through transformation, I am breaking cycles you did not even realize were chaining you. I am silencing lies that have echoed for generations in your family line. I am lifting the heavy garments of shame, fear, and striving from your shoulders and clothing you instead with garments of freedom and fire. You are standing on the edge of something unprecedented. What I am birthing through you will not look like anything you have seen before. You cannot measure it by past seasons or by the experiences of others. You cannot compare the path I have carved for you with the paths of those around you. I am doing something original, something untamed, something miraculous in your life, and yes, it will cost you. It will cost you the need for control. It will cost you the comfort of familiar but broken places. It will cost you the pride of understanding every step, but what you will gain will eclipse every sacrifice. You will gain a new mind, a new heart, a new authority, a new name in the spirit. You will see with new eyes and walk with a new power. I'm not just rearranging your circumstances, I am reconstructing you from the inside out. This is why you have felt so much pressure. This is why you have been misunderstood, misrepresented, overlooked, even abandoned. I have been stripping away layers that could not cross into the destiny I have ordained for you. I have been removing the noise so that you could hear the unmistakable sound of my voice calling you forward. Listen carefully. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are losing everything, but in truth you are being positioned to receive more than you dared to believe was possible. The very areas where you have felt the greatest loss are the places where my power is about to break in the most violently. I am not a God of partial restoration. I am the God who makes all things new, and I am not asking you to understand the process. I am asking you to trust the one who holds it all. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not disqualified. You are chosen, sealed, appointed, and anointed. You have been carved out by my own hand for a purpose that stretches beyond what your mind can currently comprehend. The enemy has whispered lies into your heart, trying to convince you that your mistakes have altered your destiny, that your failures have disqualified you from the promises I have spoken. But I tell you today, nothing can cancel what I have decreed over your life. Not your past, not your pain, not even your own doubts. My word over you is final, and my gifts and callings are irrevocable. Even in your weakness I have been strong. Even in your wandering I have been faithful. Even in your silence I have been speaking. Louder than the noise of your fears I have not changed my mind about you. I have not reduced my promises to match your current situation. I am still the God who finishes what he starts. I am still the God who calls dead things to life and brings beauty out of ashes. Lift your head, beloved, shake off the dust of disappointment and delay. Let go of the shame that tries to cling to your shoulders. You were not created to live bowed under the weight of what went Wrong, you were created to stand in the radiance of what is being made right. I am breathing life into the places that felt beyond hope. I am restoring not only what was lost but what was stolen, delayed and forgotten. I am redeeming the years the locusts have eaten. I'm causing a harvest to rise from ground that others said was barren. I'm commanding life to spring up from the ruins. This is the hour when graves turn into gardens, when mourning is traded for dancing, when captivity breaks and freedom reigns. I am not giving you fragments of what was, I am handing you the fullness of what I always intended. You must understand, beloved, that newness always comes with birth pains. Transformation is not a painless process. It stretches, it tears, it demands a surrender of what is known for the sake of what is better. But you're not enduring this in vain. Every struggle, every tear, every moment of wrestling in the dark has been doing a deeper work in you than you realize. You have been learning to lean on me, to trust not in what you see but in who I am. You have been learning to hear my voice even when every other sound fades away. You have been trained in the hidden places for the battles that others will see, and soon they will see, not because you sought recognition but because I am revealing my work in you to display my glory, not your strength. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Do not despise the hidden seasons, the quiet years, the unnoticed obedience. Every yes you have whispered in the dark is about to break forth into visible fruit. Every seed you planted in faith is about to produce a harvest that will testify to my faithfulness. This is not about your name being made great. This is about my name being glorified through your story. The story the enemy tried to abort, the story life tried to silence, the story your own fears tried to edit. I am rewriting it with my own hand, and the ending will be greater than the beginning. The laughter will be louder than the mourning. The joy will be deeper than the sorrow. The breakthrough will be sweeter because of the battles you survived to get here. Beloved, you are not too late. You have not missed your moment. What I have prepared for you has been reserved with your name on it. No one else can take your place. No one else can carry your assignment. No one else can live the life I designed uniquely for you. Your obedience, even when it felt small, has moved heaven. Your faith, even when it felt fragile, has shifted things in the spirit you cannot yet see. I have seen you when no one else did. I have celebrated victories that no one else noticed, and I am proud of you, my child. I am not ashamed of your process. I am not disappointed in your journey. I have delighted in watching you grow, stumble, rise, fall, and rise again. Every step has mattered. Every battle has built strength. Every tear has watered the soil of your destiny. So take heart, breathe deep, step forward without fear. You are walking into the fulfillment of what you have carried inside for so long. The shaking was not the end, it was the preparation. The fire was not your destruction, it was your refining. The silence was not abandonment, it was invitation. An invitation to hear me more clearly, to trust me more deeply, to walk with me more intimately. You are not standing on the edge of disaster, you're standing on the edge of destiny. The invisible foundations have been laid, the hidden work has been completed, the appointed time is now. I am making everything new, and you will see it with your own eyes. I have seen the heaviness you have carried, the unspoken burdens, the silent questions that pressed against your faith when no one else was looking. I have walked with you through the silent seasons, the long nights where answers seemed a world away. I have not been distant in your struggle, I have been closer than your breath, whispering truth into the spaces fear tried to occupy. You have not disappointed me, you have not failed me, you're not a burden to my heart, you're the delight of my affection. I did not choose you because you were perfect, and I will not forsake you because you feel broken. My love is not fragile, nor is it conditional. It was never based on your performance, and it will not falter based on your feelings. You are mine not by accident but by design. You are mine not temporarily but eternally. Even in the moments you questioned your own worth, I affirmed it with my unchanging voice. Even when you saw only weakness, I saw the seeds of greatness I planted in you before time began. Even when you wanted to retreat, I called you forward because I know who you truly are, the you that you have barely dared to believe exists. You are not the sum of your failures. You are not defined by your worst days. You are not trapped by the opinions of others or the labels of your past. You are my beloved child, called by name, equipped with everything necessary to fulfill the destiny I have spoken over you. I am inviting you deeper, not because you have earned your place, but because you have always belonged. I am calling you into places of greater trust, not to test your strength but to reveal my strength within you. I am leading you into spaces where you will no longer have to strive for what I have already given freely. You were never meant to labor for acceptance. You were created to live from the place of being fully loved, fully chosen, fully known. The invitation I extend is not one of performance but of presence. I am not demanding more effort, I am offering more intimacy. I am not seeking your perfection, I am drawing you closer to my heart where all striving ceases and true transformation begins. Trust my voice in this season. Trust the stirring you feel even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust the doors I close as much as the ones I open. Trust that I know how to complete what I have started in you. Trust that I am better at being God than you are at being in control. Your role is not to understand every step but to trust the one who orders each one. Your role is not to predict the outcome but to remain faithful in the process. I am building in you a resilience that is not rooted in human willpower but in divine surrender. I am cultivating in you a strength that the world cannot explain because it is born not from striving but from resting in who I am. I am not ashamed of your weakness. I am not intimidated by your questions. I'm not moved away from you by your confusion. I move closer still. Because I'm a father who runs toward his children, not away. I'm a redeemer who loves to bring life from what seem beyond repair. I'm the author who has not finished writing your story, and today I'm speaking softly but surely to your heart. Come closer, don't let fear keep you at a distance. Don't let shame build walls that were never meant to exist between us. I am here, I have always been here, and I am not going anywhere. The journey ahead will not be marked by striving but by resting in my promises. It will not be defined by anxiety but by trust. It will not be filled with frantic motion but with steady steps led by my spirit. I'm the shepherd who knows how to lead you through the valleys and into the mountain tops. I'm the comforter who sits with you in the dark until the dawn breaks. I'm the father who rejoices over you with singing even when you cannot hear the melody. Yet you are my joy, you are my beloved, and my plans for you are not fragile, uncertain, or at risk. They are as steady and sure as the one who spoke the stars into existence and calls them by name. Come closer, trust my heart. Even when you do not understand my hand, trust that I am good. Even when the path feels unclear, trust that I am with you, for I have promised. Amen. Share with friends and family. Subscribe this channel.